You know, we were like 20 years old. How are we going to buy a temple? We had no money. But Prabhupada said to do it, so we had to do it. And we went out and we collected money any way we could. The BBT helped us, different devotees helped us, and we were able to get this temple. It was an absolute miracle, honestly, when you think about it. I mean, it was only 450,000 at the time, which is crazy, but that's what it was then. But even to get this then was like paying 40 million, you know, for us. We would come in from Sankirtan and pour the coins out of our can onto a mat, on a piece of cloth. I mean, that's how we collected money for this temple. It was insane. But we did it. And then Prabhupada came back to see the temple. And I remember I was upstairs on the balcony when they brought him in. And he walked through the temple room here. And I was watching, and I was like, he looked really happy. He looked smiling ear to ear, looking around at this wonderful building. It was just like, wow. And it didn't look like this then. There were pews. There was a Christian altar there with the choir, with the bathtub at the back for baptism. The whole back wall was full of pipes for the pipe organ. It was totally different, totally. I wish you could just see. I wish I could transform you there just for a minute, and you see what happened here is like unbelievable. Anyway, Prabhupada was so happy, and then I felt like everything we'd gone through, all the anxiety and all the worry and all the doubt we'd had was completely unfounded. And it was Prabhupada's will, and if Prabhupada wanted something, it was going to happen. Is that enough time? Yeah?
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Praharna. Next, we'll have Ugresh Prabhu. Ugresh, joined back in 1974, I believe, 75, and has been serving Srila Prabhupada for a long time, and was an excellent book distributor. And there was one time when we used to go out dressed as Santa Claus, and and Ugresh was famous for getting his picture in the paper.
You see, Toronto had never seen a black Santa. I wrote something that I'd like to recite. Today is the disappearance day of my spiritual master, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. No words of mine can fully describe the loss of such a personality. Krishna sent him directly to help deliver the fallen souls of this material world, of which I am one. By his causeless mercy, we have been given the opportunity to finish up our time in Maya's service and return back home, back to Godhead. He thanked us, boys and girls, for helping him to fulfill the instructions of his spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, and encouraged our neophyte efforts to advance in Krishna consciousness, promising to always be there as our eternal guide. On this auspicious day, I thank you, Srila Prabhupada, and look forward to continued service at your lotus feet. Hare Krishna.
Hare. Thank you very much, Ugresh Prabhu. So next in line, we have Manoharini.
Very well. Namo Vishwade Krishna Stavotale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Janamane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Vicharani Namaste Jai Prabhupada. Actually, sorry. I joined in Chicago, the temple in Chicago in, I think it was 76, as I was initiated in 77 by Srila Prabhupada. But the year before I joined the temple was the year that Srila Prabhupada came to visit Chicago. So I was a year late for actually getting to see him personally. But what actually got me to join the temple was actually his face. I was 15 and I saw, my brother had a Back to Godhead magazine, and I opened the cover and I saw Srila Prabhupada's face. And I knew right then, I just fell in love with him. I guess I fell in love with Srila Prabhupada as soon as I saw his face. And I said, I need to know more. So I started reading Bhagavad Gita as it is. And as Praharna said, we never thought he would ever leave. Because I do remember in Chicago, and when Prabhupada was sick, and all the temples had 24-hour kirtans. And so we all had a time that we had to go to the temple room, to sing bhajans. And my time was a very strange time, like, I don't know, 11 midnight, something like that. So I remember I had to set my alarm to make sure I got up and got ready to go down to the temple room and put the little songbook on the stand and sing in front of Prabhupada's Vyasasana. And that made me feel very, very close to Srila Prabhupada. And again, I've just, this service over the years since 1977, and I'm hoping that I can just continue to serve at Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet. Jai.
Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much, Manaharini. Next we'll move on to Gaur Prabhu. Gaur and I go way back. Gaur came to the Ottawa temple where I was in 1975, and 76. Yeah. And was that just after Prabhupada was here? I came Christmas Marathon in 76. Oh, okay, yeah, so a few months after, about 6 months after. And we, with Lakshminath Prabhu, who's in Montreal, and who else was there? Madan Gopal, yes. And we used to travel in a bus that we put together, kind of made it into a temple room, a traveling temple room, and we traveled all over Northern Ontario. With Gornitai, the Ottawa Gornitai, we had them on the bus up in Northern Ontario near Timmins and Kirkland Lake and Smooth Rock Falls and Nellie Lake. And we used to, and in fact, we were even bathing in the lake when we had to break the ice on the lake to go in and bathe in the morning. So it was pretty austere, but it was really ecstatic, and we've developed a strong friendship over the years, and it continues on to this day. So take it away, Gaur.
Thank you, Krishna Das Prabhu. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Chadeshatarine. So I met Srila Prabhupada through his photos that I found on my friend's walls in the Radha Krishna Temple album. And I met Nandikeshwara Dharma Prana Prabhu, who's also residing here, and I traveled with them 13 hours from Winnipeg to Chicago. And the Christmas Marathon of Chicago, I moved in, and then roughly a year later, after getting initiated in Detroit in 1976, I was asked if I'd like to help at the Ottawa Temple. And then in November, well, actually leading up, we were hearing Srila Prabhupada's health was not appearing to be in the top condition. And so we were asked to pray every day to Srila Prabhupada at the time of, it was just before Nrsingadev or after the Nrsingadev prayers. My dear Lord Krishna, if you so desire, please cure Srila Prabhupada. And we were fervently praying. And so I was listening to the Mayapur celebration yesterday of Srila Prabhupada's disappearance. And Rameshwar Prabhu was making the point that Prabhupada was sometimes saying, well, I've said all that I need to say, and it's time to go. And other times Prabhupada would say, well, if you want me to stay, I'll stay. And Tamal Krishna Maharaj said, Prabhupada, you're driving us mad, in our desire to want you to stay. And Prabhupada said, that is my duty, to increase your desire to want to serve and to be guided by me. So there's two things, Vani and Vapu. The Vapu is Srila Prabhupada's transcendental form that some of the devotees here had the great fortune to serve his spiritual form. And then there's the Vani. And Srila Prabhupada said, of the two, the Vani, or the instruction of the spiritual master, is more important. When I came to the Ottawa Temple in '76 of Christmas, Rupanuga Prabhu was our GBC, and I was conversing with Rupanuga the other day, and he was saying, we speak of the disappearance of Srila Prabhupada, but Srila Prabhupada didn't go anywhere. He just went right into his books. So Prabhupada is there for us anytime we want to have his association. All we have to do is open a book or put on a lecture. There's over 1,000 lectures of Srila Prabhupada. So as Vaisheshika would say when he comes to visit, always keep the transcendental vibration going. I was just speaking to an Indian gentleman who runs a gas station up near North Bay yesterday, and he was telling me how he's struggling and suffering without association. So I thought I'd go up and visit him. But I said, in the meantime, go to sites like prabhupadvani.org, and there's so many sites where one can hear Srila Prabhupada's transcendental voice. So there was a BTG, Back to Godhead magazine, that came out just after Srila Prabhupada departed. And this is a quote taken from it. And it's a quote from July 31st, 1977. Srila Prabhupada said, there is nothing new to be said. Whatever I had to say, I have already said in my books. Now, you must all try to understand it and continue with your endeavors. Whether I am present or not present doesn't matter. Just as Krishna is living eternally, the living being also lives eternally. But especially, Kritir Yasya Sajivati, one who has done service to the Lord, lives forever. You have been taught to serve Krishna, and with Krishna we will live eternally. Our life is eternal. The hanyate hanyamane sharire. The disappearance of this temporary body doesn't matter. The body is meant for disappearance. So, live forever by serving Krishna. Thank you very much.
Next, we'll have Purnamasi. And Purnamasi and I have developed a bit of a relationship over the years. We've been married for 47 years. And somehow or other, we're still going strong. And so Purnamasi has definitely some things she would like to say about Srila Prabhupada.
So for me, I was looking for something spiritual, and really, this in 73, 72, 73, a lot of disappointment. Things that were supposedly spiritual really weren't, big time. So when I saw the devotees, I was attracted, but also a little nervous about something different. Finally, a friend of mine went and said, they are amazing. If I had $1 million, I would give it to them because they know how to spend it. They would do the right thing. So I went to the temple and listened, and a few devotees said, oh, try a few days. So I said, okay, I'll try a week. That was, I think, February 73. And this is a continuation of that week, because I never left. But I didn't, in Vancouver, where I joined, Prabhupada had never and didn't ever visit the temple. So for the first few months, we heard about Prabhupada, we read the books. Every month a new BTG would come with a picture of Prabhupada. We would get tapes every week or two from the lectures he was giving. But we didn't, most of us there had never met Srila Prabhupada. So I was traded that year to the Toronto Temple. And I was doing some Sankirtan, some kitchen assistance. And then Prabhupada was going to come to New York. And everybody was saying, okay, everyone who's never seen Prabhupada is getting in these 2 vans and going to see Prabhupada. So it was getting closer, closer. And I said to my superior, I mean, they know Prabhupada never came to Vancouver, right? And he said, they're not keeping track of everybody. If you want to go, you better get up there, make sure. So it was 2 days away. I went, so help, help. They arranged, covered my service. We got in the vans, drove down. When we got there, there were a lot of young girls. Well, I was older than most. I joined at 25. Most of the devotees were in their teens or maybe 20, 21. So I was like old, even then. But we got there, and we were all so excited to be seeing Prabhupada. We were like running around in the room and laughing and being excited. Suddenly, bang, 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 on the door. And we went and opened the door, and a serious-looking devotee was standing there. He said, Prabhupada is, I don't know if he was up or down. I thought they said upstairs, but he said, he's asking, could the white elephants please stop their dancing? It's like, oh no. The first thing we do, we haven't even seen him yet. We've disturbed Srila Prabhupada. But he was there, I think we were there 3 or 4 days, and we heard him give a lecture. It was amazing just to see Prabhupada alive, right there, real. And I don't actually remember a lot of that, but when he came here in '75, as Praharna said, we were stuffed. It was the Gerard Street Temple was a house converted to a temple, and on a regular basis, the women's ashram had between 8 and 10 devotees all lined up like little, well, not sardines, but little, I don't know, caterpillars or something. And when it was a festival, there would be several more, and you just, if you weren't in there in time, you'd have to kind of, Prabhu, can you move over? So you could like lie down sideways. It was pretty cramped, and the temple, the devotees had been looking for a new temple, and there was just nothing, until this church went up for sale, and they looked and went, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And it was seen just before Prabhupada came to visit. So they brought Prabhupada, he looked and said, this will make a nice temple, but too much anxiety. Then he walked around. I wasn't there, but I heard from the devotees who were there. Well, this would be, but too much anxiety. A couple of days later, we were at a program, I believe at Supa Vilas's, and he was sitting there on the couch. What's his name? Who was temple president? He's in California. Uddhava Shloka. Uddhava Shloka was sitting on the floor in front of Prabhupada. And Prabhupada started speaking about the temple. He said, that would be, it would make a good temple. And Uddhava Shloka said, but Prabhupada, too much anxiety. And Prabhupada, I was in the next room. So Prabhupada just took his hand, he said, banged his fist on the coffee table there. He said, there must be anxiety. So,
for Krishna.
So like, whoa.
For
Krishna. Yeah, for Krishna, of course. Not our own, our own little anxieties. So he said, all right, if you get the temple, I will come back next year. So Praharna was talking about what was happening in the temple. There were 3 parties, 2 men's parties, and I was on the women's party. So we went out, and Prabhupada said, for temporarily, we could suspend or very lightly distribute books, but collect, because BBT had given $100,000 toward the down payment for the temple, and it must be returned within 1 year. So he said, so get out and get it, to collect. We were in Louisiana in New Orleans. And we were distributing in a pretty crazy place. It was Bourbon Street, which is all night, like there's nightclubs and people, but people there had so much money. And they weren't always totally sober. So you could give a flower and they would give like $5, $10. Oh, sure. So we engaged a lot of people and collected a lot. Not so many books. But we did with everybody here, like Praharna was talking about all the devotees here, going out, collecting Sankirtan. The two men's parties and ours collected quite a bit. And we did get the temple. There's stories about that. You'll hear. Anyway, so Prabhupada did come the next year. He stayed right up there in his quarters. Anybody who made garlands for anybody got to make at least 1 or 2 garlands for Srila Prabhupada. So, am I getting too long? Am I going too long? A minute or two? Okay, last thing. I used to make the garland for Prabhupada's picture, but I was sitting right where these devotees are. It was late, there was a lot of service, and I knew Prabhupada was right up there. But I knew how long to make the garland for the picture, but I was thinking, but, Prabhupada's like, he's taller, I was really worried about making it long enough, and I was trying to figure out how long the garland should be, and very worried. When he came the next morning, back from his walk, he was given different garlands at different times, so they put that garland as he came back to the temple. It's too short. I was like, oh no, I knew it, I blew it. But when he left after class, he often just put the garland down or left it somewhere or sometimes handed it to someone. But he wore it all the way up into the room. The next day, Drupada and somebody were cleaning his room, and they'd put the garland outside on the post, and I went up, there it is, I should grab it. I went, no, someone's supposed to give it to you. I was a little bit sentimental. I can't just take it. So no one was there to give it to me. I left it, and then it just went somewhere. A couple of years later, I was in New Vrindavan, and I saw a picture in black and white of Prabhupada sitting on his bolster in the room, leaning back, and Tulsi Devi was right above where he was sitting, and he had the garland that I'd made. And it was like, he hardly ever kept them on. So I said, can I buy that? He said, oh, so-and-so's in charge of it. He'll tell anything. If you got money, he'll sell anything in there. So I gave him money, I got it. I still have that picture of Prabhupada wearing the garland I was blessed to be able to make on a little altar at home. Anyway, that's it for me. I can go on, but then my husband will say, you just talk so much. So, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. And may we all serve him with more and more energy for the rest of our days. Thank you.
Thank you very much. How many people here have met Srila Prabhupada? One, two, three, four, five. Who's read one word in Prabhupada's books? You've all met Srila Prabhupada. You have all met Srila Prabhupada. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, he reasons ill who say that Vaishnavas die when thou art living still and sound, and while living try to spread the holy name around. So Srila Prabhupada is still living in sound, spreading the holy name around. And so every one of you that have read even one word, Prabhupada said if somebody reads even one word of these books, if somebody even touches the book, it actually changes their life. Because that's the beginning of devotional service. They've actually touched Krishna. because the books, Srila Prabhupada's books, are non-different from Krishna. So all of you actually are more fortunate than we were when we joined the movement. We joined the movement, we would get maybe one tape every 2 weeks with a couple of classes on it and maybe a room conversation and a morning walk. And that was all. And that was all we heard for 2 weeks from Srila Prabhupada. And the only books we had were Bhagavad Gita, Nectar of Devotion, Nectar of Instruction, all the small books, and up to third canto part 1. When I joined, it was up to third canto part 1, but some of these devotees joined when there was just maybe even the first 3 volumes that Srila Prabhupada brought over. So Srila Prabhupada's books are extremely special. They were able to change our lives. And I'm sure that all of you who are here, it changed your life because you're sitting here. You're not at home watching the, boob tube. You're actually just here hearing about Srila Prabhupada. And it's important that we make sure that more people meet Srila Prabhupada. That's what Srila Prabhupada wanted. He was a magnanimous person. It means that he was very giving. He wanted to make sure that everybody got a chance to meet Krishna. And since Prabhupada is the one giving Krishna, we want everybody to meet Srila Prabhupada. So if everybody here can just help a little bit by just giving one person a book. If you even give one person a book, then you've met Srila Prabhupada, you've engaged in Prabhupada's service, for which Srila Prabhupada will help you to become involved in devotional service and go back to Krishna. And you've given it to somebody else who's also going to get that opportunity to go back to Krishna. I mean, everybody has problems in this world, right? And all those problems can be completely mitigated if they just understand that they're not this body, that they're eternal spirit souls. And that's the message that Prabhupada said over and over and over again. So everybody here should do that. And there was once in ISKCON, and it's still going, but it especially, it's the Srila Prabhupada Position Committee. Because at one time there was a little bit of, right after Srila Prabhupada left, there were 11 acharyas who were appointed by Srila Prabhupada, but some of them started sort of thinking that they were taking over instead of Srila Prabhupada. And of course, they were not up to the job. And because they weren't, they ended up falling down. And it was kind of a messy time in ISKCON. But now we're really starting to understand that Srila Prabhupada is the founder Acharya of ISKCON. And founder Acharya, just like Ramanujacharya is the founder Acharya of that sampradaya. Many of you may be familiar with that, some of you may not. And there's other sampradayas, they all have their founder Acharya. And Srila Prabhupada is the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So Srila Prabhupada is really the person who is actually going to take everybody back home, back to Godhead in our sampradaya, because we are linked up to the whole Brahma Madhva Gaudiya sampradaya through Srila Prabhupada. And by pleasing, many of us have a different spiritual master than Srila Prabhupada, but what is your spiritual master telling you? Study Prabhupada's books. Read Prabhupada's books. Develop a love for Srila Prabhupada. Develop a relationship with Srila Prabhupada. That's what your guru is telling you. And so that is the essence of being a devotee in Krishna consciousness. It's developing a relationship with Srila Prabhupada, which then helps you to develop your relationship with Krishna. And Bhakti Charu Maharaj, who was a member of the Srila Prabhupada Position Committee, wrote in the introduction to the Founder Acharya paper, which was written by Philadelphia. Rabindra Swarup Prabhu, thank you. And there's just a short bit here that encapsulates what I'm trying to say. In this regard, the strategic planning team was acutely aware that the near future would confront ISKCON with a critical challenge, the unavoidable transition to a time when all devotees with direct experience of its founder Acharya are gone. We are all getting older. There will be a time when we're gone. But this celebration for Prabhupada must go on, and you will be responsible for making it go on. And that will be your great service to Srila Prabhupada and to us. This imminent loss became an additional incentive for the work of the Srila Prabhupada's Position Committee. All its members understood that Srila Prabhupada should be no less a presence to subsequent generations than he has been to the first. Indeed, some believed he could be even more of a presence for the subsequent generations. And as I was describing before, he seems more available now. I mean, you can go on YouTube and you can see Prabhupada giving lectures. That didn't exist when we joined. How to facilitate this, how to foster in all devotees in ISKCON, generation after generation, an ever-increasing awareness of their deep connection with its founder, Acharya, so that all encounter him as a living presence in their lives. How will his mission, his teachings, his vision, his determination, his mercy become one with each and every beating heart? I hope everybody here has a beating heart. and there's many people out there who have beating hearts, but they may not have filled their hearts with love for Prabhupada and Krishna as you have and are striving for, and we're all striving for. And we need to help them. And that will ensure that there will be more poor living entities who are suffering in the material world actually get out forever. I used to work at the hospital for sick children. Everybody who used to come, oh, you work at the hospital for sick children, such wonderful work and everything. Nah, it's not wonderful work. Because they're all going to die. They may cure a child at the hospital for sick children, but so he doesn't die when he's 2 years old, but he dies when he's 70 years old or 80 years old. What's the difference? There's no difference, because they don't bring anything into the world, they don't take anything out of the world. No gain. But if you become Krishna conscious in this life, and you learn how to get out of the cycle of birth and death and go back to your eternal life in the spiritual world with Krishna, that is real gain. And that gift Srila Prabhupada gave us, and we are all handing it to you. So please take advantage of that. Hare Krishna. So we are now actually going to begin the ceremony of Pushpanjali. We're starting a little early because everybody spoke quickly. No, Har Kumar Prabhu didn't want to speak. He's
maybe open up to non-Srila Prabhupada disciples. We have a few senior devotees here, like Rupananda, Prabhupada. We do have about 15 minutes.
well. Do you want to do it early or not? You kind of mentioned it. Oh no, but the prasadam's not happening at any time during the next 40 minutes. So that it doesn't matter. We can start the thing and then have kirtan right through until 8 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. So we will start with the Pushpanjali. We have the flowers all set to go, and we'll have Then we will do Prabhupada's Guru Puja. And then the kirtan will actually carry on right through until the 8 o'clock kirtan.
Hare Krishna. So we will. The full Mangalarchana? Full Mangalarchana? No, the full from Om Again. All the way, yes, I do, but So we'll be doing the Pushpanjali. So if you can just divide your flowers into 3. And then we will be doing the full Guru Parampara mantras. And so at the end, we will do Srila Prabhupada's mantra 3 times. And that is when we will be offering our flowers. So you'll divide your flowers into 3. So you can offer it for the 3 pranam mantras of Srila Prabhupada that we will chant at the end. After the Guru Puja, as we mentioned, the kirtan will be starting a little early. We do need a little help downstairs for packing prasadam. So if anyone would like to help, they can go on the left side of the temple room down into the prasad room where they will be packing. So we will appreciate any help.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshe Tarine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati iti namine Shri Vashabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripaptaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhuve Namah Madhuryo Jal Premadhya Shri Rupa Nuga Bhaktida Shri Gaur Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namastate Namaste Gaurvani Shri Murtaye Din Tarine Rupa Nuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaur Kishoraye Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipalambara Sambhot Padambujayate Namo Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaur Shakti Swarupaye Rupa Nugvarayate Gaur Avirbhav Bhumestam Nirdeshtas Janpya Shri Vaishnavam Sarvabhaumo Jagannathayate Namah. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshe Tarine Pushpanjali Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshe Tarine Pushpanjali Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshe Tarine Pushpanjali Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Everyone, please offer obeisances. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Do you want to put a garland on that? We're going to see Gurvastava. Oh, okay. What's going on? And then you can go into Hare Krishna, and you can carry it right on, and you can engage other devotees and chant and stuff if you want, and whatever. I mean, if you want to do it, it's okay. If you want to engage others, that's fine. Right until the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to do the Gurvastava.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine.
Twisted. Just like me.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Namaste Sangsara Davana Lalita Loka Tranaya Karanya Ganaganadvam Sangsara Davana Lalita Loka Tranaya Karanya Ganaganadvam Praptasya Kalyana Gunarnavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita Vaditra Madhyan Manasora Sena. Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita Vaditra Madhyan Manasora Sena. Romancha Kampa Srutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinam. Shri Vigrahara Dana Nityanana Sringaratan Mandira Marjanado. Shri Yuktasha bhaktang chanayunjatopi Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Chaturvida Sri Bhagavat Prasada Swavdana Triptan Haribhakta Sangan Kridvaiva Tripting Bhajta Sadaiva Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Shri Radhika Madhavayora Para Madhurya Lila Gunarupa Nam Nam Pratikshanashvadanalolupasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Nikunjayo no rati kelisidyae Yala liberate rabek saniya Tatrati dakshyarati vallabhasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Shakshat Darit Vena Samasta Sastre Uktastata Bhavyata Eva Sadbi Kintu Prabhurya Priya Eva Tasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Yasya prasadad bhagavat prasado Yasya prasadan nagati katopi Dayang stuvang stasya yasya sri sandhyam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Dayang stuvang stasya yasya sri sandhyam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo, Haribo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Haribo. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki! Srila Prabhupada ki! Srila Prabhupada ki!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Haribol, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribol. Nitai Gaur Haribol, 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 Haribol. Nitai Gaur Haribol, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribol. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Radha Gopinatha Radha Kirchor Gopinatha Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinatha Radha Kirtor Gopinatha Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Yeah, I don't see why not. Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai. Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath. Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra. Shri Shri Radha Kirtor Gopinath Ki. Shri Shri Radha Kirtor Gopinath Ki. Shri Shri Radha Kirtor Gopinath Ki. Srila Prabhupada Ki. Go Premanande, Hari 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 Bo.
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं यशोदाभियो लोकाय दवमाना परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो तृतीयगोप्य यशोदाभियो लोकाय दवमाना परामृशमत्यन्ततो तृतीयगोप्य श्वास का पात्र रेखा का कंठा स्थितग्रैव दामोदरं भक्तिबाधा स्थितदैवं दामोदरं भक्तिपदम् Everybody, please. तदीयेषिताजेषु भक्तिर्चितात्मा पुनः प्रेमतस्तं सता वृत्तिवन्दे तदीयेषिताजेषु भक्तिर्चितात्मा पुनः प्रेमतस्तं सता वृत्तिवन्दे वरं देवमोक्षाम्यमोक्षावधिं वा न चान्यं विनेहं वरिषादपि वरं देवमोक्षां न मोक्षावधिं वा न चान्यं विनेहं वरिषादपि इदं देवपुरनाथ गोपालबालं सदा मे मानस्य विरक्तं मन्ये इदं देवपुरनाथ गोपालबालं सदा मे दृष्टिवृष्याति दिनं भटानु गृहान् क्षममाज्ञामेद्यक्षिदृश्य. Everybody please. कृपा दृष्टिवृष्याति दिनं भटानु गृहान् क्षममाज्ञामेद्यक्षिदृश्य. कुबेरात्मजौ वज्रमित्यवयद्वा तवामोचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतश्च. कुबेरात्मजौ वज्रमित्यवयद्वा तवामोचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतश्च. तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकं मे प्रयश्च न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे स्थितमुदरेह. कथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकं मे प्रयश्च न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे स्थितमुदरेह. नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने तदीयोदराय विश्वस्य दाम्ने. नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने तदीयोदराय विश्वस्य दाम्ने. नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्. नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्. जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर श्री राधे. जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर श्री राधे. जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद. जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Everybody, please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Panchatattva, 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 Jaya Panchatattva. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhirta Naraharirupa Jai Jagadish Hare. Jai Jagadish Hare. Jaya Jagadish Hare. Jaya Nrsingadev, 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 Jaya Nrsingadev. Jaya Nrsingadev, 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 Jaya Nrsingadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining us. So prasadam is packed takeout. Please do not eat in the temple room. Additionally, we were requesting you to please be very respectful of the neighbors. Do not throw any garbage in the neighborhood. Make sure you put it in designated garbage bins only. We will also have some garbage bags here if anyone is needing to throw any garbage here in the temple. Please keep this in mind. We received a lot of complaints after Janmashtami from the neighbors, so we're requesting that you please cooperate in this. And thank you for joining us today. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.